week's Parsha, Tzav, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. In this week's Parsha, we have the mitzvah from Korban Shlomim. If a person wants to give like a gift on the Dovid, where he made a vow, a neder, and he wants to give like a present to the Eibishter, a Korban Shlomim. So this Korban Shlomim is different than many other korbanos. If a person, let's say, brings it, let's say Sunday morning, he's allowed to eat the meat that whole Sunday, Sunday night, and also till Monday night, 2 days and 1 night. If anything's left over by Monday night, which means 2 days and 1 night, then it's noisa, you have to burn it, as the pasuk says. Most korbanos, or all korbanos, you only have by the day, and then you have till midnight at night to eat it. Why is Korban Shlomim different? Where Hashem says you have 2 days and 1 night. Shnei yomim v'layla echad. Connects this, Rabbi Yitzchok, 2 days, two times of light, daytime, and 1 evening, 1 night of darkness. 2 and 1, he connects it with the interesting mitzvah that Rizal explains. Every Shabbos there's a mitzvah in Shulchan Aruch. A person is supposed to read the Parsha, Shnayim Mikra, twice the Psukim, Ve'echad Targum, and once the Targum. So we also have over here 2 times Pasuk and 1 time Targum. Explains the Arizal so beautiful, and it's more elaborated in Chassidus. Targum is translation of the Torah in different languages, shows where Hashem created the world in a concealed way. There are different languages, not only Lashon Kodesh, or the world in general, where Targum is when the Yidden have to leave Eretz Yisrael and they have to translate into other languages, symbolizes a time of darkness, of Golus. And in general, the world in general, in its concealment form, till Mashiach comes, where Hashem is concealed, that symbolizes the nations of the world, which is Targum. And here comes the Rizal and explains that a Jew has the task to bring light into the world, and that comes to Torah, that's Mikra. But here you need two qualities. And in the Arizal's terminology, Kabbalistic terminology, he says one is called Yesoid, and the other is Teferes. In simple meaning, it means like this. And this will connect, this is what Rabbi Yitzchok explains, that just like you have twice Mikra and once Targum, also over here by Shlomim, you have twice the daytime and once the evening. Shlomim in general, as Rashi brought down in Parshas Vayikra, comes from the word Shalom, which means that we want to make peace between Hashem and the world. The world shouldn't be a place of concealment. It should be revealed how Hashem and Hashem and the world is really one thing. It's Shalom, it's peace together. And that's the avoided, that's the service that a Yid has through Torah and mitzvahs. He'll elevate the world, and he'll bring the world in the true bond, a connection to Hashem. And that's Shalom. So here Hashem says, if you want to bring Shalom, you want to bring you want to bring the peace, you're going to affect the world, and that's the nighttime. In order to affect the world, you're going to have two qualities. Number one is when a person does the mitzvahs, that's called Yesoid and Malchus in Hasidic language. There's the person, and your energy, you're affecting the world, you're elevating the world. Ein melech b'layam. The world is like a place where it feels like distance from a king. And like the Rebbe explains in Tanya, and our job is to elevate the world. So the first step is that a person has to go into the world and elevate. That's what we do. Most of our mitzvahs, 95%, even more, involves physical objects. Like the Rebbe says in Tanya, that our job is to take that Targum, that outside world, and connect it to Hashem. So the first thing is we do the mitzvahs. That's Yesoid and Malchus. But then comes the Arizal and says, Hashem doesn't only want you should do the actual mitzvah. He wants also there should be your whole mind and your whole heart, all your koiches hanefesh, all your powers of your soul should be involved, should be invested in that mitzvah. in like Dr. Rebbe says in Tanya, your nefesh hachayumis, your whole life, everything that you have, you should invest in involving yourself with that mitzvah. And that's the twice of mikra. Once of the actual doing, and also Hashem wants that you have a mind, you have a heart, you have a neshama, put your whole self into it. That's beauty, when you have your inner involvement as well, your pnimius. So a person could do a mitzvah in the chetzonistic way, and that's good, and that's Yisoid and Malchus. But Hashem wants also, comes like Rizal and says, also put your whole neshama into it, your mind and your heart, everything involved in the mitzvah, and so then you will really elevate the world. So these are the two qualities of Shnaya Mikra, Teferes, and Yisoid, affecting the world, which is Malchus. Same thing over here too, Shlamim. If you want to make peace in the world, which means you want to connect the world and Hashem, there's a time of darkness, that's the night, but twice daytime, symbolizing that you should do the mitzvah, number one, the actual action itself, the the doing, the Maaseh B'Poel, but together with that, also you have your Pnimius involved with it. That's the Teferes, and with that, we will elevate the world to bring the world in a true Sholem to the Eibush and Hashem with the coming of Mashiach.